finally got some snowball making snow. I know yesterday it was freezing on contact, not good conditions to be outside, very slippery. I know the road trucks out here are still working on clearing those roads. Let's take a look at radar. This high pressure is the dominating factor. You won't need this umbrella today and over the next few days, really. So yeah, get that out of here. We're done with the rain. These storms come back full force again as this upper level disturbance is going to continue to push in, coming from our west, really amping up the energy there. You can even hear rumbles of thunder right now in the studio. And take a look at this viewer photo and continue to trek northward, and with that bring on the heat for Tuesday and Wednesday, as we are going to be seeing that counterclockwise rotation. Much of the country was blasted with heat this past holiday weekend, and it isn't letting up. The region is forecasted to continue to bake under this heat. Anywhere that is shaded, it is going to be dangerous to be out on the roads, but we are expecting significant accumulation, 2/10 to 3/10 of ice accumulation possible here along our more mountainous regions. If you're doing any major interstate traveling, it's a big story today. Not as cold. Now we're still below average, but we're not dealing with those chilling temperatures that we have. Are some of the most magnificent and colorful sunsets seen all year long, and I was able to use some of your photos to help explain why. A double whammy situation there. So Sunday we have this warm front pushing through off of this low with this coastal low continuing to push off, and then this front turns over to more stationary. That means that it's not going to be moving. One thing to remember is that you cannot have thunder without lightning. You can even have lightning that's not caused by thunderstorms such as forest fires, heavy snowstorms, and even volcanic eruption. Very chilly. Bring the pets indoors. These are no conditions for them to be outside, and make sure that you add on a few extra layers, as it is a controlling factor of our pattern over these next few days. Cutting off that lake effect precipitation tell you how quickly visibility can be reduced from one of these snow squalls. By the morning, we're going to be right near this triple point. A lot of atmospheric energy where we're seeing this occluded front coupled with, as it is a blustery one out here right now. Winds are starting to pick up, and we're dealing with a few flurries, but blowing snow is the main concern. This dip in the jet stream is going to allow this cold air to filter in from our north. We see this purple here along the northeast. That's wind chill values down to the teens.
Team 6 forecast.
It was pretty windy today, and those winds are going to continue to pick up heading into the beginning of the work week. High wind warning in effect for our Laurel Highlands, pushing more north through parts of Clearfield, Elk, and Jefferson County until tomorrow night at 8 p.m. The rest of the area still under a wind advisory until Monday at 8 p.m. as well. Gusts reaching as high as 60 miles per hour. Right now, though, we are sitting at 17 miles per hour in Johnstown for our wind speeds, 21 miles per hour in Somerset, but that's not taking into account wind gusts. We're currently gusting into the 30s here along our Laurel Highlands, and then 26 miles per hour in DuBois. And we're seeing this large batch of moisture really pumping in from our south, spawning a few tornadoes down towards our south. And now that storm is on its way here. More widespread rain to start us off, but then turning stormy by tomorrow morning and during the afternoon. Taking a closer look at our area, again, that rain has really taken over the board. Everyone right now seeing rain. Moderate rain, darker greens and yellows on the board right now, and tomorrow most of the region is under a slight risk. That is a 2 out of 5 chance on our scale for a few of these storms to turn severe tomorrow, and here are a few of those risks heading into Monday. Heavy rain and lightning, high winds, gusts as high as 60 miles per hour, and as the instability in the atmosphere continues to increase, and we're going to continue to see that nice flow of moisture coming in from our south, and a good chance for wind shear or a change with wind and height, significant changes. We can't rule out an isolated tornado tomorrow during the afternoon. Now, tracking this out in Futurecast, seeing more widespread rain overnight, turning over to yellows and darker oranges, but we aren't dropping much. Still hanging on to this warm air that we need for a lot of these storms to turn severe. Heading into Monday morning, seeing mostly scattered pockets, heavy pockets of rain by the afternoon, reds and oranges and yellows on the board. Highs reaching the mid to upper 60s, starting to dry out Monday night, but there is going to be a chance for an isolated shower Monday heading into Tuesday, and we plummet on the back end of the system. Right now, though, a live look outside. Can barely see out of our Evansburg weather eye. We can see lots of raindrops right now on the camera, and today we did hit a high of 63 for Easter Sunday. Nice, a few degrees above the normal. We didn't see too much rain, but again, the pattern is changing heading into Monday. Now, over these past 24 hours, we have warned between 10 to 15 degrees for the most part, but we have seen upwards of 17 degrees from 24 hours ago in Clearfield and 18 in Bedford. Currently sitting at 55 in Altoona, 59 in Huntington. Not a bad way to start off our night in terms of temperatures. Now over these next 7 days, we're hanging on to that warm air for tomorrow, but again, thunderstorms and high winds during the day. Tuesday, a few showers possible, and we dip down to the 40s. We plummet, and we're staying there with a few scattered snow showers possible for the middle of the week.